Welcome back to our JavaScript tutorial series. In this session, we're going to focus on how to display output in JavaScript. Understanding how to show results and information is crucial for debugging and interacting with users. We'll cover the basics of outputting data to the console and the web page itself. 1. Outputting to the console. First up, let's talk about the console. The console is a built-in tool in your web browser that helps you see messages and debug your code. It's like a behind-the-scenes window where you can check what your code is doing. You can find the console by right-clicking on your web page, selecting Inspect, and then going to the Console tab. To display messages in the console, use the console.log function. Here's a simple example. When you run this code, it will print "Hello console" in the console. This is very helpful for checking values and figuring out what's going on in your code while you're developing. 2. Outputting to the web page. Now, let's see how to display messages directly on your web page. You can change the content of elements on your page using JavaScript. For example, if you want to show a message inside a div element, you can use the inner HTML property. Here's how you do it. In this example, we're selecting the div with the ID content and changing its content to "Hello web page." This method is great for adding or updating text and HTML elements on your page. 3. Using alerts. Another way to show information is by using alert. This function displays a small pop-up box with a message and an OK button. It's useful for simple notifications or alerts to the user. Here's an example of how to use alert. When this code runs, it will show a pop-up with your message. Users will need to click OK to close the alert. While alerts are helpful, they can interrupt the user's experience if overused, so use them wisely. 4. Using prompts. You can also get input from users using prompt. This function displays a dialog box asking the user to enter some information. For example, to ask the user for their name and then log it to the console, we will use this code. The prompt box will appear asking the user to enter their name. The entered name is then shown in the console. This method is useful for gathering simple input from users. 5. Confirmation dialogues. If you need to ask the user to confirm an action, use confirm. This function shows a dialog box with OK and cancel buttons and returns a true or false value based on the user's choice. Here's an example of how to use confirm. The confirmation box will ask the user if they want to proceed. Based on their choice, you can take different actions in your code, such as showing a message or performing a task. In summary, these methods allow you to show and interact with data in various ways using JavaScript. Mastering these techniques will help you build more dynamic and user-friendly web pages.